good, the bad, the ugly. The blue, the gray. The Civil War. The bad, the ugly, the questions, the answers. The showdown. The reason, the goal.
They had one kind of justice in the Oklahoma Territory and one kind of entertainment. And both of them add up to a hanging. The hanging was the best show in town until they did two things wrong. They hung an innocent man, and they didn't finish the job.
What's this all about?
Hang 'em.
Jed Cooper. They shot him. They even hanged him, but they couldn't kill him.
What about the 9 just men who hung me?
Justice is my province, Marshal. Mine and mine alone.
The legend spread of the man with the hanging scar who wore a badge and rode a vengeance trail after 9 desperate men.
Those 9 men, if you find them, they're to be brought before me, alive.
You're under arrest. When you hang a man, you better look at him.
No.
Rachel. She wanted revenge. A different kind. For a different reason.
Who do you want to hang?
We all have our ghosts, Marshal.
He's treed! Blast him! I hear about this, not just in the territories, but in Washington. Across the length and breadth of this nation, they're gonna know that name, Jed Cooper.
Vengeance, Western style. It started with an act of unspeakable violence and ended on a rope. Clint Eastwood, Inger Stevens, Pat Hingle, and Ed Begley.
Get your cold beer here, sarsaparilla for all the kiddies. Pretzels, licorice sticks, get your cold beer. Cold beers, get your cold beer.
It was the best show in town.
misses. A pistol that shoots 2 ways. And a look that means you're dead before you draw. The man and the gun are one, called Zapata.
We're going to tear out their throats like wolves.
You better get yourself all busted up, boy.
And a coward. If you move any way but backwards, then you lose that eye. Now get out of here.
McQueen, Coburn, Vaughn, Bronson, Buchholz, Dexter, the Magnificent Seven.
We wish you to help us.
There's this man, Calvera.
A thief. A murderer. He and his men, they steal our food. And then they leave us to starve. And he will do so until he is stopped.
Even 5 wouldn't give us too much trouble.
There won't be any trouble if you ride on.
Ride on. I'm going into the hills for the winter. Where am I going to get the food for my men?
Buy it or grow it.
Or maybe even work for it.
7. Somehow I don't think you've solved my problem.
We deal in lead, friend.
Solving your problems isn't our line.
Yul Brynner.
Anything wrong?
Turn that rig around and get it down the hill.
Steve McQueen.
Window. Curtain moved.
I'm not in a good position. Let him stick his neck out.
James Coburn.
Call it.
Robert Vaughn. Charles Bronson. Horst Buchholz. Brad Dexter. 7 magnificent men in one magnificent motion picture. The Magnificent Seven. Eli Wallach as Calvera, the bandit.
You know how much money that cost? Huh? Huh?
He had a town at his mercy. And the Magnificent Seven at his throat. 7 who fought like 700. The Magnificent Seven.
This short cigar belongs to the man with no name. This long gun belongs to the man with no name. This poncho belongs to the man with no name.
Rico! Heard you wanted to see me. What's wrong, Ramon? You losing your touch? Shoot to kill, you better hit the heart. Aim for the heart or you'll never stop me.
The man with no name. Danger fits him like a tight black glove. He is perhaps the most dangerous man who ever lived.
Get 3 coffins ready.
I don't think it's nice, you laughing. You see, my mule don't like people laughing. He gets the crazy idea you're laughing at him. Now, if you apologize like I know you're going to, I might convince him that you really didn't mean it. My mistake. 4 coffins.
This man with no name is played by Clint Eastwood. He's going to trigger a whole new style in adventure. A Fistful of Dollars is the first motion picture of its kind. It won't be the last.
Well, there's such a big reward offered unto you gentlemen that I thought I might just tag along on your next robbery. Might just turn you into the law.
Naturally. I'll be in the tavern. The air around here stinks anyway. Just like the food. But the month will go fast.
I'm letting you leave, hero. That's so you can tell everybody you've seen what takes place here.
Didn't hear what the bet was.
Your life.
Matthew Quigley did was answer a help-wanted ad. But a few surprises were waiting for Quigley down under. There was no mention of his friendly co-workers.
Is everybody in this country as butt ugly as you three?
Nor that he'd get an assistant.
Look out, Roy! Sorry, Roy!
Nothing about the transportation problem.
Are we lost?
Nope. I know exactly where we are. We're lost.
The unusual local inhabitants. The extraordinary cuisine.
I don't eat things that are still moving.
You gonna shoot it first?
Or the extra duties.
You can take me if you want to, Roy.
Kid, next time she talks like that, go all over the dress.
Worst of all, his employer turned out to be somewhat moody.
You could call it that.
But Quigley's about to teach him a lesson in labor relations.
That knocks me out of my own house.
Don't worry, Roy. Everything's gonna turn out just fine. Sorry, Roy.
My name ain't Roy, it's Matthew. Quigley.
Matthew Quigley is really beginning to annoy me.
Tom Selleck, Laura San Giacomo, Alan Rickman. From the director of the Emmy Award-winning Lonesome Dove, Quigley, Down Under.
The Magnificent Seven are back for a reunion of vengeance and violence south of the border.
I've got pardons here, signed by the governor for each of you. When I countersign them, you'll be free men.
Well, then sign them.
You're gonna earn them first.
How?
Join a posse I'm leading.
Who are we going after?
Juan de Toro.
Pardons, hell. That's 7 against 70. You're taking us in there to get killed.
Each man a specialist in violence. Together a total weapon of destruction. Pepe the outlaw, a hot-blooded lover and a cold-blooded killer. Walt the giant, with the strength of 10 men and the mind of a child. Hayes the soldier, he learned to kill in the army, and now it's the only thing he knows. Elliot the engineer, if he builds it, it stays built. If he blows it, it stays blown. Skinner the killer, they put him away for life and let him out for death. Noah the writer, he came for the story and wrote it with lead bullets. Chris the marshal, his men were all killers. That's why he locked them up. And that's why he turned them loose.
Plan a series of charges in these pits.
These are single shots, Chris. We need repeaters.
Those target rifles have got range, so we use those on the first line.
And official police riot guns.
Now, when they're about 300 yards away, we can start falling back to the second line.
Winchester rifle, caliber 30-40.
We'll make the Winchester line. Right here.
Model 1885.
Wires, charges, strong as you can.
Let's get more men. 7's always been my lucky number.
The Magnificent Seven are back, doing their number. They put their lives on the line and let it ride. Death rides a horse. When you've waited 15 years to find a man, it's a shame you can only kill him once. The
bandits who killed 5 defenseless people made one big mistake. They should have killed 6. Ever since he was a little boy, there was one thing he always wanted to do: find 4 men and kill them.
You can't meet him face to face. And you can't turn your back on him. What can you say about Sabata except adios? Adios, Sabata. Yul Brynner as Sabata. Each clip for his sawed-off, lever-action 30-30 contains 7 rimfire Remington cartridges and 1 cigar. Yul Brynner as Sabata. They say you can judge a man by the company he keeps, like Gypsy. When he starts dancing, people start dying. September, every inch a killer, right down to his toes. The Gringo, when he went by the book, so did you. The Colonel, a marksman who never missed a chance to practice. What can you say about Sabata except adios? Adios, Sabata. It's no wonder he always wears black.
They were 9 men. They were 4 families of brothers. They rode together from Missouri to Minnesota, and from Texas to Tennessee. They were the most famous outlaw heroes of the West. They were known as the Long Riders. This is their story, and it's as close to the truth as legends can ever be.
Now, you don't give us no trouble, mister.
I want your sons, Mr. Samuel.
What do you want them for?
For robbing banks and trains, ma'am.
What do you think your chances are of bringing them in?
It's an amazingly stupid question.
Wait for him to come out.
People say they got one of the youngers.
People say they got the wrong younger.
You men did an excellent job of making heroes out of every one of those gentlemen.
I think I'll write me a book. Make myself even more famous than I am.
You ever been alone? Excuse me, miss. I was wondering if you cared to dance.
I'd be delighted.
Coming back for you. We're gonna be meeting up real soon.
They got a real fat bank up there. Scouted it out myself. Northfield.
You open that safe, mister, you hear?
The Pinkerton told us he might be coming. They're robbing the bank!
David, Keith, and Robert Carradine as Cole, Jim, and Bob Younger. James and Stacy Keach as Jesse and Frank James. Dennis and Randy Quaid as Clell and Ed Miller. Christopher and Nicholas Guest as the Ford brothers. The Long Riders.
He'll hunt us down, one after one.
You can't fight what you can't see.
Come at us!
He's just letting you know he's out there.
Chasing Cochise. You can never know what's in Apache's mind.
When you're the best, you do things with style. J.J. McQuaid is the best. He's a lone wolf lawman in the Lone Star State.
Your record is unrivaled, but my kind of ranger is a model citizen, pillar in the community, goes to church, he lives clean, he's got a loving wife and kids. Your lone wolf attitude is gonna change.
Even a wolf has his weaknesses. And a powerful enemy. But even the best can't always do it alone.
Something to remember you by.
Ranger, meet your new partner.
It's gonna be an honor working with you, Ranger McQuaid.
I think you know Agent Jackson.
Looks like somebody doesn't like you, McQuaid.
I make a few enemies here and there.
Yeah? So do I.
So now the wolf has a wolf pack. The final showdown belongs to McQuaid. Lone Wolf McQuaid, starring Chuck Norris, David Carradine, Barbara Carrera, and Leon Isaac Kennedy.
I'll wipe you out! I'll kill every last one of you! No trickle of water's gonna stop me, do you hear me? I'll dam the stinking river with your bodies!
These people owe their lives to a man called Travis.
They don't know where he came from or why he stays. They only know he owns the barge, so he owns the river. This is Jake Remy, a bitter, haunted man. For him, life was a losing game until he found out that the winning hand had a gun in it. Marquette is the brains behind Remy's gang. He is also a man of few words.
Bonjour, messieurs.
Together, Remy and Marquette managed to get a lot done. Now all that stood between Remy and an empire was the river, the Barquero, and a giant mountain man named Phil.
Now, you take me. I mean, in my time, I have had everything that crawled, wriggled.
A man of simple tastes and friendly persuasion.
Come on.
No, wait! Hey, ain't Cal?
Who's that?
That's me. Happy. You ain't Cal.
I'll bet you ain't happy. You got one of them squatters.
I got me a rolling hog. Him for the boat.
I want you to get rolling. I'll do whatever you ask if you do.
No matter how you looked at it, the river was going to run a little deeper and a lot redder before this day was over.
Now!
But this day wouldn't be over until the last shot was fired.
To begin with, trust no one.
Don't.
And believe half
Outside.
of what you see. Because nothing is as it appears. And nobody is who they seem to be.
You need what?
Now, from the master of action, suspense, and surprises, Charles Bronson in Alistair McLean's Breakheart Pass. All that lies between Fort Humboldt and the nearest town is 400 miles of frozen desolation, connected by a thin lifeline of steel. And all that lies between the men of Fort Humboldt and death are the people on this train. But are the people on this train on a mission of mercy or murder?
Nobody heard anything, nobody saw anything. Nobody knows anything.
Deacon is right. Dr. Molyneux was murdered.
Looks like somebody knocked him out, stuck a thin surgical probe up under his ribs.
I can't find the Reverend.
Telegraph line to Myrtle no longer works.
Someone is trying to stop this train.
Oh, my God.
Hey, we're going backwards.
We're gonna all be on this train for a while. We just might find out what happened before we have to get off.
There's a conspiracy on board this train that goes beyond murder. But who is part of it? And who is expendable? The answer waits at Alistair McLean's Breakheart Pass. Trust no one, and believe half of what you see. Because nothing is as it appears, and nobody is who they seem to be.
He told us what he's not.
out what he is.
We're going to Missouri with 10,000 head. I want you all to know what you're up against. We got 1,000 miles to go. 10 miles a day will be good. 15 will be luck. There'll be no quitting along the way, not by me and not by you.
Don't try and tell me what to think. I'll take your orders about work, but not about what to think.
You think I'm to blame for that?
Just as sure as you're sitting there.
I don't like quitters, especially when they're not good enough to finish what they start. Now go on, speak up. Say it and you can join your friends here. You should have let him kill me, because I'm gonna kill you. I'll catch up with you. I don't know when, but I'll catch up. Every time you turn around, expect to see me. There's one time you'll turn around and I'll be there.